What is up, everybody? Zach from Motor Chronicles. Got a little bit of a different video today. Gonna be building a doghouse for the pups. River keeps eating everything, so they gotta stay in their yard. Got this gate going, little kennel gate down there. Doghouse is gonna go down there, kind of where that overhang is. Of course, the spoiled dog's getting a elaborate doghouse. Elaborate doghouse gets a good video. Got most of the wood and plans done yesterday, so today we start putting it down. We'll see how it goes. Couple things. One, just learned this. These, they work great for using as a little stand for the wood, and you can roll it perfectly into the perfect height. Smart tip, just learned it myself. In addition to that, you see me using pressure treated wood. Make sure that if you are using pressure treated wood for a project like this, it's only on areas that your dogs can't get to. It's obviously really not good if they chew on it, and that one right there loves to chew. So all the pressure treated wood on this project will wind up getting covered up, but just something to think about if you're using pressure treated wood for really anything, raised beds in the garden, dog houses, you name it. You just don't want those chemicals leaching into anything. Alright, so we got the base all put together now. You may ask why I'm not worrying about squaring it and making it perfect. If you look at the ground, it's really not that ideal. Built this deck over here pretty much the same way, didn't worry about it. And with how wet it gets here in the winter, everything just kind of settles and levels itself out and looks good enough. So that's what we're going with. Alright, so next step, we're going to start cutting all the 2x4s for the uprights. Alright, we got the uprights done. They don't look very straight because it's not with the way it's sitting on the ground, but I think they're all straight enough to tie them together at some point. Next step's going to be putting in the floor. Going to do plywood or inside the doghouse here, and then this will be like a decking. Alright, so we got the plywood all measured out for the first section of the floor. Hopefully done right. See how it goes. cut it. Moment of truth, I guess. Now for the real moment of truth. So it's obviously dark out, operating off light. I think I'm going to call it a night on building. All right, day 2, building the doghouse. Gonna get the siding cut so we can get it painted and drying. Mess with the window. Alright, so we're gonna paint the siding now. Wish I could paint it while it's on, but this thing's gonna be so heavy it's gonna have to be moved up to the fence before it's done, so we won't be able to get to the back. So get a coat of paint on, then mess with the window. Now we're going to cut all the 2x4 supports and get the window put in. Progress report. Got the window in, all the uprights, cross members. It's pretty stable. Gotta get the 2 sides of siding on, the right side and the back, and then we'll go from there, because then we can move it up against the fence. Alright, so the biggest concern of building this thing is the dog's not going in it. So we're going to see if we can get them to go in without the roof on. Ease them into it maybe. Come on. What's in there? What's in here? Oh, go on. Oh, that was easy. Look at that. That was not how I expected that to go. So got all the uprights done for the awning. Gonna lay down the decking now. Still waiting for the foam to dry to be able to cut that and then do the floor, but it's coming along. little later last night. Got some of the floor put in. Not quite as much as I wanted to. Deck's done. So today I need to finish the floor, get the roof on, and then do the trim, and then it'll be done. Seems like a little bit, but I know it's going to be a lot. I'll probably have to do a day 4 tomorrow as well. But here's where we're at right now. I also got the security camera put in there so we can keep an eye on the dogs when we're not home, if they're in here. Here goes nothing. Floor's done. Now it's time to tackle the roof, which is the part I've been procrastinating and not wanting to do this whole project. So let's see how we figure it out. I think I'm gonna run a 2x8 across here and then 2 2x8s down, cut at an angle. At least that's the goal. See if it works. So we got the makeshift ridge beam up. Pretty happy with the way it came out. It really doesn't move at all. I was thinking I was going to have to brace it more than just the Krig jig, but as you can see, pretty sturdy. Sturdy enough for a doghouse. I got all the rafters done except for one, so I'm going to show you guys how this all worked. But before, so you can kind of understand what's getting done, let's take a look at what we got. So put in the 2 beams basically here, jigged it all the way down, and then made the rafters themselves and Krig jigged those all the way down as well. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make this one right here. This will be kind of the demonstration of how that gets done. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is take the measurement, which is the full length, and butt it up to the beam to the edge of this 2x4. If you're going to do an overhang, you would want to add the overhang in, but we're not going to do an overhang. So we're right at 41 inches. The other measurement you'll need is the height of your beam. Now, mine are exactly 7 inches, 7 1/4 actually. However, because the wood I'm using is the same thick, same size, don't need to worry about that measurement, but we'll go through the whole equation so you guys know in case you're not. Alright, so back to some basic high school math. You got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is the height, b is the length, if you will. So plug those numbers in, work the equation down, square it, then you get this. When you add them together, take the square root of it, you get c. So c equals 41.6, so 41.6. Now, if you're doing what I'm doing, using the same side board, all you gotta do is, this is if you need to figure this out. I don't, I just know that I need it to be 41 inches long, and I'll show you why. Alright, now we got this board cut 41 inches. Go from corner to corner. And remember, the measurement I got was 41.6. So we measure this out. Got exactly, 41.6, close to it. So that's that. Cut that, and then you have your rafter. So we'll Kreg jig this. So with the Kreg jig, if something's not visible, I like to put holes on both sides. I kind of forgot that this is not going to be visible. Just modified it at the end, but that way you have screws coming at both angles. I don't know, might help, might not, but I don't really do it, so I did it. I find it easiest if when you're gonna put stuff down with the Kreg jig, just to get all the pocket hole screws in there first. No, not all the way through, but just start them. That way you can just I will note that these are directional after you cut them. You need to make sure that, remember that formula, it's different lengths. So if you were to flip this, the board's gonna look like that, have a gap. So make sure it's right. And this is what I was talking about with the cedar versus the Doug fir, but it's good enough. There you have it. So I think now we're about ready to put the roof on. It ain't perfect, but it'll do for a doghouse. Alright, just gonna cut the plywood for the roof. Pretty dark out here. I'm gonna go get a light, but I was originally just gonna do the flashing that was gonna be visible, but bought extra in case I messed up, and it worked out damn near perfectly. excited about how this turned out, because when you do projects like this, I feel like you see every imperfection. I think overall it looks good. I'm sure you guys won't even notice anything, but it's got a roof on it. Also sure someone's watching this like, you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you're right, I don't. I have no clue what I'm doing. This whole project has been a lot of trial and error and learning, so hopefully it all holds up. Trim's all on. Show you guys an update. Now I'm gonna get to paint and staining. Next time you see it, it'll be done. Been a couple days since the doghouse has been complete, but it's been raining and I bought a new dirt bike, so I haven't filmed this outro. So here is the finished product. Hope you like it. That didn't take very long. I knew that was going to happen. You already chewed it. You've only had your new house for 2 days.